It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a bottle of Lion Stout to show you. And this might be the third time of me reviewing this on the channel. But there's good reason. There's good reason for me to review this again. And that's because time has a way of forgetting the importance of people and leaving it really to the historians to look back at people and what they've achieved in their lifetime. I'm talking about Michael Jackson here, not the Billie Jean Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson, the beer writer. This beer is coming in at 8.8% ABV in a 330ml bottle. It's a jet black bottle, but it's been redesigned. It has a different label. Up until last year, when you turned around the bottle of Lion Stout, there was a picture of Michael Jackson on the back, famously on the back of the bottle. And that was because Michael Jackson probably made this beer. The sales of this beer were probably a lot to do with Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson praised this beer. I think these guys are from Sri Lanka. Lion Brewery. Yeah, it's Sri Lanka. I've never had a lager from Sri Lanka. I've never had a bitter. I've never really had any beer from Sri Lanka. But you talk to anybody in the beer industry about Lion Stout, everyone's heard of this. Everyone's heard of this. And ironically, an 8.8% ABV Imperial Stout is what it is. There's the bottle cap. Is not the most drank style in the world, which makes it even more remarkable. And it shows the power and the knowledge and just how famous Michael Jackson once was in the beer industry. That this beer is as famous as it is. Personally, I've seen this and I've seen this and I've seen this. It's happened to myself. It's happened to Johnny Garrett at the Craft Beer Channel. It's happened to probably most beer writers and beer bloggers who have made a beer with somebody. Is that over time, we always get taken out of the picture. We always get, we won't put their names on the bottle anymore, or the can. First of all, it doesn't bother me one moment. I still have a great relationship with Brains Brewery. My name was once on their cans of Barry Island IPA. I was the collaborative brewer of that beer. But I still have a great relationship with the brewery. It doesn't really bother me. And I had an email, I made a whole video. There was a brewery in London that Gypsy Hill, that Johnny Garrett did a collaboration with of the Craft Beer Channel. His name was on the beer, and then they brought out the version the next year and they dropped his name. It's just, okay, what am I getting at here? Michael Jackson's name was on this beer for probably 40 years. Probably, if not more. So I think it's quite remarkable that they've done a redesign. And they've after all of those years, they've forgotten, I shouldn't use the word, they've chosen to turn the page after 40 years. Will this beer carry on selling? Probably. Why? Because as generations pass, people get forgotten about, as I mentioned earlier. The beer is available from beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all around the world. If you like your beer, if you've worked away, if you've been on that fabulous holiday trip and you want to drink the beer back in the UK, best place to find it is beersofeurope.co.uk. Beer in the glass. We've got a one finger tan coloured head. It's quite a jet black beer in the glass. Aroma. It looks quite thick as well. Nicely carbonated. Aroma on the beer. Treacle. Bit of sweetness. Plum, fig, prune. It smells good. Cheers, everybody. Gravy, rich, sweet, biscuity, nutty, slightly nutty and oily gravy. It's got a certain kind of like beef stock gravy flavour to it. It's warm as well. You can feel that 8.8% ABV beer sliding down the throat into the pit of the stomach. It's not the thickest imperial stout. It doesn't have a massive body to it. It's more of a drinkable imperial stout. But nice levels of carbonation. Probably leaning towards the sweeter end of imperial stout. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there was a little bit of glucose syrup in this imperial stout. There's a little bit of creaminess in there, a little bit of richness. I have a sense that this beer might have changed a little bit with its recipe. What happens is that they don't just change the label. If they choose to change the label, then they generally also choose to change the recipe. And I feel that this probably isn't the same beer as it once was, certainly when Michael Jackson was drinking it. The description, so they're still talking about, so revel in the rich flavours and heady aromas of Lion Stout, our most decorated beer and Asia's most famous stout. It probably is. It probably is Asia's most famous stout. It's probably the most decorated beer from Asia. But all of those things came because of one man. And I think there should be a little something on the back of the bottle regarding Michael Jackson and Lion Stout. I'm pretty sure though, if you put Lion Stout in the internet and Wikipedia, there's probably a mention of Michael Jackson somewhere. But as time goes by, we all slowly get forgotten about. It's life. I don't like this beer as much as I did, not because Michael Jackson's been taken off the label, probably because the beer has changed. It's a bit thin, there's a bit of glucose syrup in there. It's a bit beef bovril gravy like. It's probably a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.